Okay, lads, you can excuse the noise in the background. I'm in the kitchen and the washing machine's going full throttle, but such is life. We've got maths to get on with, it's far more important, so we're going to get straight into it. So this is where it's algebraic division, okay? The question could look like this, or the question could look like that, okay? Or it could say this. Okay, so like lads, there's three ways, okay? It could be asked that way, could be asked that way, could be asked that way. Whichever way you interpret the question, the solution is the same. So we know 3x plus 1 is one of the factors. I'm going to put 3x plus 1 right here. And then 6x squared minus 10x minus 4. Well, that's saying, lads, that I'm told kind of the end of the story and I need to go back to the beginning. So 6x squared, 6x squared goes here. And see, remember the minus 4, that goes down here. And then we draw a line. And you remember, whatever two numbers that go in here and here add up to give me minus 10x. Do you remember that? So then the final story was this answer. But they're asking me to work backwards. They're asking me to find the other factor. So I've been asked to find the numbers for up here. So to do that now, I'm going to be thinking, right, well, 3, then remember we used to put our multiplication sign up here. 3x multiplied by something will give me 6x squared. And sure, that answer would be 2x, wouldn't it, lads? Because 3x multiplied by 2x gives me 6x squared. So what I'm trying to do is, I go to the left hand side where 3x is, and I know this 3x multiplied by some term gives me 6x squared. Now I know 3x multiplied by 2x gives me 6x squared. So now I'm going to put the 2x up on top. And now we need to go down here. The next thing I now can fill in, lads, is 2x multiplied by 1. So the 1 down here, look. 2x multiplied by 1 is going to give me 2x. Okay, so then, sorry there now, 2x multiplied by 2x gives me 2x, doesn't it? So that's fine. And then I then have to identify what I'm going to put in this area here. Sorry, there was a mistake made there. So what we're going to put in here. So like I've got a 2x term. Remember that's this term here. This term here and 2x have to add up to give me minus 10x, okay? So what you need to come to the side and think, right, 2x plus what number would give me minus 10x? Now remember, lads, forget about the x's for the moment. 2 plus what number will get me down to minus 10? If I'm on 2 in the number line and I want to go down to minus 10, like, in order to do that, how many places do I move? Don't you go down 12 places, don't you? So we go down, so because 2 minus 12 equals minus 10. Now you might be saying 2 plus, hold on, you're saying 2 plus something. Plus and minus gives you minus. I need to get down to minus 10. So I'm subtracting actually 12 to get down to minus 10. So again, up here is going to be minus 12x. So now as we stand, lads, 2x minus 12x gives me minus 10x. So I know that's right. All I've left, lads, is this missing bit up here. Look, this is the other part of the factor. So I'm going to circle this in orange up here. Okay, so now let's go backwards. The 3x on the left-hand side multiplied by what will give you minus 12x? And it's 3x multiplied by minus 4x will give you a minus 12x. Now let's see, does this work down below? Hold on a second there now. Do you know, see the plus 1 on the left-hand side in orange? When I multiply that by minus 4x up on top, oh, sorry, lads, shouldn't that be minus 4? Pardon me. When I multiply by minus 4, I get minus 4 again. And that's the whole thing done. Now, I just need to go through all of this again, right, with you. So the very first thing I did is, there's my 3 types of questions. That's the 3 ways it could be asked. And there itself is the grid. So remember, the first thing I did was I drew a grid. And I put the factor down on the left-hand side, which was 3x plus 1. And then the next thing, lads, I did is I put in the 6x squared and I put in the minus 4. Because you can always do that. They're always, the x squared term is always in the top left. The number's down the bottom right. Then I highlighted the minus 10x in green. Because there's 2 things in that little grid that will add up to give me minus 10x. And I didn't know what they were. I had to find them. So the first thing I did over on the left-hand side is that I said 3x multiplied by what will give me 6x squared. And it's 3x multiplied by 2x. So then I put in the 2x. Then I said, well, the next step, so that was step 1. Okay, after that then, assume that was done. So there's my 1, that's the first thing I did. Then second step 1 came down and I multiplied 1 multiplied by 2x and that gave me 2x. So that was that there. And that led me on to step 3. Step 3, I said, like, well, 2x plus what will give me minus 10x, the middle term? Because remember, the 2 ones in green there had to add up to give you minus 10x. And 2x minus 12. So I remember that it's minus 12x. So I put in the minus 12x, so that gave me 4. Okay, so there I was then at 4. I had minus 12x. And then I had to go back step 5 and said 3x multiplied by what will give me minus 12x, and it's 3x multiplied by minus 4. And the final thing is, whatever number, lads, is up on top there, like in orange, that also has to multiply to give me the bottom thing. So plus 1 multiplied by minus 4 gives me minus 4. So my answers is, or my answers are, my answer is the factor is 2x minus 4. That's the other factor. Play and replay, everybody. And you have to do all this out, like, to understand it, lads. You have to write it out and pause it and predict what I'm going to say. Okay?